Hello. Welcome to another session with Let's Chat with Denisha. So your girl is just coming from a graduation, and I was pretty late. Yes, I was pretty late. There was traffic on the road and a lot of things happen, here and there. But I missed the valedictorian speech. But then we had lunch afterwards, and my niece was able to share her valedictorian speech with all of us who was at lunch together. And we walked away with 3 points, or maybe 2 points, that I want to share with you. She is now a certified cosmetologist, and based on that, she was able to share her journey of how this passion started out. And with her permission, I'm gonna ask her permission to share the video like this, but she started out by speaking about her journey, from a little girl, how she started braiding the dog's hair, and then she moved from there and to cut her sister's braid, and then she moved from there and there for doing braids. And here she is, 25 years later, pretty much fulfilling her passion, what she loves. I say this to say, many of us, we have our passions, we have our dreams, and we are saying, how long is it going to take for us to reach where we want to reach? Sometimes we don't know the road or the journey that is going to lead us to fulfilling that goal or fulfilling that passion. But guess what? You don't have to have things figured out. Simply put, you don't have to necessarily have that roadmap to say, I'm gonna do point A, I have to go to point A, then B, then C. It doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to have it all figured out, and it's okay. But guess what? Based on my niece's journey, we could all see, for those who are close to her, we could all see that finally her passion is now being fulfilled. After so many of us have words that were spoken in our lives and over our lives, and we're asking God, Lord, when will this be fulfilled? And sometimes you find yourself in a spot where it's just like you can't move, like there's no growth, it's just stagnation. Do not give up. Do not give up. Because if you give up, someone else will not hear your success story. If my niece wasn't able to push through all those times when she got those exams, and when struggles came along the way, if she did not push through, she wouldn't be able to have gathered such a lovely speech to tell her fellow batchmates. Your story must be told. So do not give up, no matter what. Your goals might be far-fetched, but do not. What me say? Do not give up. Another point is, it's never too late to start. Never. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever. It's never too late to start. I'm serious. It's never too late to start. You might be 30 odd. You might be 20. You might be 50. You might be 60. It's never too late to start. 3, which is my last point. Don't let anyone know lie. It's never too late to start. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You are at this age and you just doing this, or you should have done this from way before. Don't let anyone put a time span or a time limit on when you should achieve whatever it is. Because we all have our own limitations. We all have our own strengths and weaknesses. Your weakness is not my weakness. Your strength is not my strength. Understand that. So do not allow anyone to put their limitations on you. or dictate to you when you should start. You may not have your passion figured out. You don't know what you're passionate about. And I can say again, it's okay. All you need to do is just try different things. And I promise you that if you try different things and kind of stick to it a little while to see what you like from what you don't like, then sometimes again in finding what you're passionate about is go back in your past, because sometimes we lose sight of what we really wanted to do when we started this journey, and we know that life happens. So do a research. I remember I had to go back to my mom and I had to say to her, Mommy, tell me, when I was a child, what were some of the things that I liked to do? What did I say that I wanted to become? And I sat down and I put pen and paper together and I figured things out. Put pen and paper together, no? Write it down and have it and just figure it out. Just figure it out. All right, we're gonna talk some more. Thanks again for tuning in on Let's Chat with Tanisha. Bye-bye.